An arrest has been made and warrants issued in relation to a 2009 homicide investigation being conducted by the Calgary Police Service. At approximately 2:30 a.m. on Sunday, September 6, 2009, police responded to reports of gunshots in the area of 18th Avenue and 4th Street Southwest. An injured man was located seated in a black BMW that was stopped in the northbound curb lane of the 1700 block of 4th Street Southwest. EMS treated the man and transported him to hospital, where he later died. An autopsy identified the man as Nima David Tajali, 33 years of age. Police investigators believe Tajali and a passenger were ambushed after leaving the BLVD Lounge, a nightclub located in the building just north of the scene of the shooting. Yesterday, Thursday, October 25th, 2012, Mohammed Parwaz Mali, 32 years of Calgary, was arrested in Toronto, Ontario. Mali has been charged with first-degree murder and attempt to commit murder in relation to this incident. Warrants are still outstanding for Ahmed A M Zaghloul, 27 years of Calgary, in relation to this incident. He is wanted for charges of first-degree murder and attempt to commit murder. I'll now answer your questions.
Now, what's the nature of the relationship between the victim and the accused?
Actually, there's no relationship prior to this incident. And as far as the motive of the shooting, because it's currently before the courts, I'm unable to comment on that.
But I believe, just to take you back, we had talked earlier, I mean, quite a bit in the past, police believe this was a targeted attack.
We do believe it was a targeted attack. We know that the victim is known to the gang unit and has ties to organized crime in the Lower Mainland. The two accused are or were known to the Calgary Police Service at the time, but they were not known to the gang unit.
Is there still like an organized crime element?
There is an organized crime element, and the ties go back to the Lower Mainland.
Do you have any ballpark idea of how we're in this Zaghloul?
We know he is not in Calgary, but we're pursuing a number of investigative avenues to try and determine his whereabouts.
Is there any reason to believe he's left the country? Or just not?
Again, I can't speculate as to where he is. We do know he's not in Calgary. And we're encouraging anyone with information to come forward. What I can tell you, this was a very difficult investigation. It was very complex. Our investigators worked long and hard to develop investigative strategies to move this file forward. We did not receive a lot of cooperation from the surviving victim and some of the witnesses. We do know that over time, relationships change, and we encourage anyone with information in relation to this investigation or any other gang-related investigation to come forward. The Calgary Police Service are in a position to assist anybody who wants to leave the gang lifestyle.
So, do police believe that both of these suspects were using firearms? Fired off rounds at that time?
We know that one of the individuals was responsible for the shooting, and the second one was involved as a lookout. So one was actually involved in the shooting, the second one was involved as a lookout.
You mentioned that over time people will change. What brought this case over the top that you really charged? You didn't get into that.
I can't go into details other than to say that we worked with investigators in the Lower Mainland, and through their assistance, as well as the investigative strategies that our detectives employed, we're able to develop enough information and evidence to lay charges.
When you did the Crime Stoppers reenactment, did that provide any?
We did receive some additional information as a result of the Crime Stoppers reenactment.
But
It assisted with us with the investigation. It was just another piece that was added that helped us move forward. But there were a number of investigative strategies that were employed to get to the point where we could lay charges.
It sounds like time was on your side with this one. Typically, I know you guys like to solve them as quickly as you can, but it sounds like some lips were loosened along the way as time marched on.
Well, again, we did not receive cooperation at the beginning of the investigation. We did receive additional information over time. Again, as I stated, relationships do change, and people do come forward with information. And as a result of that additional information and the investigative strategies, our investigators could get to the point where we could lay charges.
Right?
So who do you believe was the shooter?
Now, it's currently before the courts, so I can't go into details in regards to their particular involvement.
Any other questions?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.